Welcome, everybody, to the 20th episode. 21st episode. Dang it, I messed it up already.
And take two. Welcome, everyone, to the 21st episode of Ogre Tailz, where the story always changes, and we'd love you to join in.
This is the random role-playing show. We're going to pick 4 stories, 2 each, and we're going to roll a d4. I'm going to roll it because I'm the DM, GM this time, the game master. I'm creating everything. He's going to be role-playing through it with a random character, and it's chaotic as fuck. Let's go.
And if you would like to, and you're watching, you can add your flair into the game by doing what?
Are you asking them?
No, I'm telling you, that was a line I was throwing you. How many times on stage have I thrown you a line? That was an obvious line. Hey, son, how can these friendly folks also join into our madcap adventure? Ha ha ha.
And happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, happy birthday to all the dads.
You guys can join in by joining the live, throwing numbers at us from 1 to 100 and controlling the rolls that we have. You can put in any of the comments anywhere you're watching this, ideas for stories, and we'll take those ideas and throw them into the next random 1d4 roll. We had a bunch of
It's strong apple.
we had a few people show up in the beginning of the stream before we started our show,
Yeah,
but
we'll talk
then I
about
got
something.
pranked by dicks, so
I don't think you want to encourage that kind of behavior.
I had to.
Ixnay on
I
the
learned
if
my
day.
lesson. They gotta try harder next time.
You mean like harder dicks?
No. Please,
Okay,
please
so you're the
don't do that
GM,
anymore.
which means you get to pick first random story idea of the day. Number 1.
Number 1, first story of the day is going to be a smuggler escaping, stealing something from.
Surviving.
Well, he's escaping a theft of an Imperial base, and he just so happens to find himself next to the
The
forgot the
Kessel
name.
Run.
Yeah, the Kessel Run right now, and this is
So he's trying
probably
to use the Kessel
this.
Run to get out of the spice mine.
I'm gonna put this like a few years after
Han does it. So
Han does it, so it's like known, and that is like some idea of that and the number and stuff. So that's number 1.
12 parsecs?
I was gonna look it up because I was thinking
I'm guessing it's less than 12
But what's
parsecs.
his
That's
saying? His saying's
a
like
part
it's
of the
like
whip.
5.5 or something like that.
No, that's why I'm guessing. All right.
I'll look it up and we'll roll it.
So game number 2. So story number 2. I am also going to go with Star Wars, and I'm going to go with Jedi flies in and takes over Star Destroyer.
That one's much more action packed than mine.
I don't know what my last one's going to be.
Number 3
Number 3.
is a demon sorcerer.
Demon sorcerer.
A medieval demon sorcerer.
Like, is this one that's already been successful, or this one who's now going to try and summon their first items and stuff?
Depends on what level you roll.
Okay, I'm good with that. So we're going to have level rolls in this one now.
We're doing it this one. That was such a good idea. We have to try that.
Okay, so I'm going to flip something
at least for
on
the first
you.
2 of each of ours.
For this one, because I ran this one before, but this is a scenario that is worthy of going back again and again to.
Especially for the other one to run.
Especially in today's world. And that is I want to run through your version of superhero zombie apocalypse.
Okay, I did that with you already.
What? What powers did I?
We were
Oh,
talking
right.
about it
No,
earlier.
that's
You became the
stupid.
big
The
godlike.
one where you gave me what I got intelligence and charisma. Come on, let's do an action one, motherfucker. That was a
Okay.
fun one. It was fun. It was really fun.
So like
I've never actually
so
that was
like
a success.
okay,
In
so
fact,
is
that might have
this
been the
one
greatest success of the entire series.
is this going to be a like it's going to be a you in a zombie apocalypse scenario? We'll say that so it's
Yes.
like that kind of story.
Yes, my story.
Okay.
Like my style.
Okay.
Me, zombie apocalypse, and you can randomly gain superpowers or not.
Okay. All right. Number 1 is escape through the Kessel sector in Star
Jedi
Wars. Number 2,
Jedi take Star Destroyer.
number 3 is a medieval demon sorcerer.
Yeah.
Number 4 is what was it?
Ogre zombie
Zombie
apocalypse.
apocalypse. Here we go.
Yeah.
D4. Pow!
Oh shit! Fucking
Oh!
Kessel Run. Damn it. Okay, so I'm a smuggler. All right. So here's what happens now,
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
folks.
hold on, hold on. Before we start character creation and everything, we are implementing a new thing into our
Oh, that's
game.
right. That's right.
You are going to roll a d20, and this is going to determine your level in this game and the
So 20
level of
being
the game, I
high, being
guess.
good. Good is high.
Yeah, yeah, 20's
Yeah.
level 20.
Whew. So should I do it now?
Yeah, you should.
I gotta tell you, I am more terrified by this one roll than
I know
any
it's
in the
so
entire
intense.
series. 20, huh? Okay, I'm not gonna ask for much. I'm gonna go with a 17. 16. Bam! Look at
Oh,
that.
you're like a pirate king.
I'm a prognosticator.
Okay, so you create your character,
Yeah.
I'll begin the story, and then when you create your character, we'll level them up.
Okay, so here's what happens, folks. Connor's going to get the next 3 to 5 minutes to write out in his mind an entire story, beginning, middle, and end, which we will tell to you now. I have the honored job of creating the lead character and then playing that lead character. We do this by using a system that we've kind of adapted called the shit, which is a statistics based upon sort of a Dungeon and Dragon system, but it all comes down to being a 100% system. So you might have a 65% chance to hit something, and you have to roll a 65 or lower on the dice, and that's basically how the whole system works, as you will learn and see. So I'm going to do the horrible thing right now of straight rolling a character. Straight rolling, it means I don't get to pick where anything goes. It just goes straight where it is. And this is a smuggler who is going to fly a pretty sexy craft at 16th level, I would imagine, out of the spice mines and try and survive the Kessel Run. Okay, here we go. So strength 19. That's the strongest person we've ever had.
What?
How useful is that in this game? It's fucking useless. I roll a 19 and I have to fly up. I'm so angry. Dex 3.
I thought you were real.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh no.
11. So 11 is average, so not so bad. Constitution. This would be nice. Nice to have a good con. 4. Wow. So 4 means this character is feeble. On a scale of 1 to 20, physically, they have a 4, which means probably somehow attached to a machine at this point in time in history. Star Wars times. 6 wisdom. Wow. This might be the least wise character. Here's why this sucks the nuts. Wisdom is what perception is based upon. And that means this character is not going to be able to perceive anything, which is going to make it very difficult to get through asteroid fields. So this will be tricky.
What's your wisdom? Oh.
6.
Get a
Or
high
my
intelligence and you can
intelligence
be
is
droid.
13. There we go. Whew. At least my investigate isn't going to be horrible. My charisma will be through the fucking roof, I'm sure, because that's useless in this scenario. 18. Are you fucking kidding me? The two most useless stats are my best stats for this character. Can you imagine if this is Conan the Barbarian,
No, this character is a droid.
except for the 4 con?
I know, you're like built you're like a system built into the ship almost or something. You're like a
Ghost in the Machine.
yeah, but like you're still a droid, but like you're like
Oh, like when Lando had to download that robot that he loved into the heart of the ship so that they could navigate.
yeah.
I'm like that.
Um
I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. So is that what we're saying this character is with their constitution of 4 and a wisdom of 6?
yeah, just switch your perception to intelligence based because of your droid. Um
Okay.
and then we'll do the level up, which will start off my way just to begin with, and then we can do your way next, and then we'll see what we want to do.
This is gonna be tragic.
So, contested roles per level.
Oh, each one.
Yeah.
Wowzers. This
Ready?
is no, I'm not. Apparently, I don't have the power plugged in. No.
All right.
Oh,
So,
everything's so happy now. Okay, here we go.
this is for Dex.
Contested roll. Here we go. Yeah.
Hey. All right. So your Dex goes up by 1.
Okay.
Um, Intelligence. Let's go. Ready? Level 3. Nice. Intelligence
Bam.
goes up by 1.
I'm so smart. I'm a droid. All right, come outside then. Stop being crazy.
You're very like a
Yeah.
persuasive droid too. Crazy charisma.
I'm so persuasive, right? So
Um,
persuasive.
uh, Here we go for charisma, level 4.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's right.
+1 charisma.
19. This is a crazy creature we're creating
Here's
here.
some more Dex. Ooh,
No,
ooh. All right, so now -1
it's too bad
Dex.
because Dex is cool.
Yeah, you got
Con would be good. Like
you.
75 threes in a row.
You
Good.
started off with some really cool software, but it ended up getting
Yeah.
misplaced in one of your adventures.
And I ended up pulling a tendon forever and not being able to ever stretch that way again.
You're like a Grievous creature. You're like a barely part of your body's left with a beating heart, but just mostly this machine that just drives this ship. Here we go. Some more charisma.
No.
Drop it again. Well, that ended up pretty even. All right. So that might have just completely evened out in 4 turns.
I did.
Um, let's go for
Did I even get that intelligence? Yeah, I got one. Right? I lost 3. I lost Dex. I lost Charisma. What else did I lose?
I don't know. Let's just do that, and we'll see what it ends up being at the end.
All right.
All right, that's only level 6. So here we go for some more Dex. Nice.
Yep.
Got another Dex.
I'll take some of that.
Um, what was that? 7, level 7. So
Mm-hmm.
level 8. Take some more Dex. Oh,
No, thank you.
drop another Dex.
Jeez, this is sinful.
This is like
I get so excited each
this
time.
this character had a few good levels in between, but ended up having some really bad experiences.
This has been a lot of rough missions here in the first half of my life.
That was 8, so 9, some more decks.
Mm, love some. Love some decks. Nope.
-1.
Now I'm worse than I was when I started.
Yeah, that you're
This leveling
man.
up system
All
is
right.
great, son.
So from here on
I
out,
can't
after
wait to
level
try
10,
mine on you.
after level 10, um, we'll go double points.
Oh, good. So I'll be down to 2 and everything soon.
Intelligence. Oh, here you go.
Uh
+2
huh.
intelligence.
Woot.
Here we go for strength.
I don't care about this at all.
Oh, your strength's gonna ripped out. 17 strength now.
17.
Level
That hurt.
13
That's a
belly.
lot of lots of muscle mass.
Here's your chance to gain some wisdom.
Oh, I like some wisdom.
Nice, +2 wisdom. Your investigate's gonna go up from
As
that.
smart as I'm wise. I got smarter.
Dex. Here we go.
Yep. Want some sex? No. 2. Lose 2, huh? So
You've
now
been. This
basically
is like
fucking
a. This is
upgrade
almost like an
sex.
anti-leveling system.
It is so far. I know I'm not on the winning end of the scale at this point. I've been to Vegas. I
I'm
know
not
when I'm
gonna.
going home with less money.
I'm not gonna do this shit for the ship because you're gonna end up with a fucking clunker. 15. Here's for some more
More
strength.
less strength. Okay. Less strength. Here we go.
Oh, I fumbled,
Oh,
so
I should get
you
4 for
should.
that.
You should get 4. Yeah.
Fumbled.
You went on some mission. You
Oh,
almost
so
didn't do
strong
it, but
now.
the people you were stealing from were so incompetent that you just left with everything. All the steroids, just.
Probably killed everyone on the mission.
And last one for
This
Dex.
guy's gone through a lot of. This guy's gone through a
Here
lot
you
of
go.
change. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bam, crit. Come on, get a crit. Get a crit. Get a crit. All right,
Get
I'll
that
take it.
Dex back up
Hey,
to
that
11.
wasn't so bad. That
Came
wasn't so
even.
bad.
You actually got up and stuff. You're not actually down in
I got
anything.
stronger. Thank God.
Stronger,
Thank God I got
wiser,
strong.
slightly more intelligent.
And more intelligence and lower
Okay.
deck.
So your ship is
Okay.
going to be um
God, my base melee attack is cray. I hope we get boarded.
so your ship is gonna have 6d6 times 16 hit points.
6d6 times 6.
Yeah. Times 16 times your level.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25 times 16. 375. I'm not doing that in my head. That made my head break. I should be able to do that in my head. 400. My ship has 400 hit points.
400 hit points. Um you get, let's say, your um, intelligence mod plus your charisma mod because of your pirate status of offensive slash defensive equipment on the ship. So 7. you've built 3 of your own and you've been able to swindle another 4 into this ship that you've established for yourself.
There's seven systems.
Yep.
7 like perks,
Yeah.
which I have to figure out in the next few seconds.
Yeah, they could be missiles, fucking
Right. Yep.
lasers,
Yep. Tractor beam,
cannon, tractor beam, jamming, extra radar.
minefields.
If you put one into a radar dish, you probably have a much greater sense of what's going on. Maybe the ability to like anti-hacking and shit
Um,
like that. So, whatever you want.
oh shit! Do I need defensive
That's
mines and
7.
defensive flares? Maybe get rid of the flares. All right.
Homogeneous missiles.
Yeah, ones that just throw all kinds of normal milk on people. Kind of gross, but it is what it is. What's my? It's my intelligence plus my charisma times 3.
For what?
What? What do I use to do these systems? What do I use to activate these systems?
Oh,
Intelligence. Like, what's my power?
yeah, your power, I guess, is going to be all your ship stuff for this one. So your power is going to be.
Intelligence base. Much I'd like it to be charisma, it doesn't really make much sense, does it?
I almost feel like it should be Dex Intelligence times 2.
Wow. I wish I hadn't leveled up. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, because your reaction speed and
37,
to be able to interact with the data and stuff.
74,
So
74%.
27.
It's 37. No, it is 27.
Can't be.
Oh
It
yeah,
can't be. It can't be 7 anyway.
yeah.
And make it a prime number. Um, so the question is
So it's going to be
81.
from what?
81 is what it turns out to be.
What's Dex Intelligence Charisma times 2?
Oh, Dex, Intelligence, Charisma, 11, 27, 37,
70,
45, 90, 90.
35
Maybe
times 2?
34, 40, 45. 45 times 2.
35, right?
Dex, Intelligence, and Charisma. Dex, Intelligence, and Charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
45?
45. No matter how you add it up. I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That times 2. All right. Okay. I think I am ready. Oh,
Your
personal
missiles.
weapons, normal things, just in case we get bored and have to fight ship to ship.
Um, yeah, at this point, whatever you want. Level 16, your you have whatever physical crazy weapon, I'd guess. So you have like 2 secondary blasters of whatever you want, and then one special, um, even maybe like vibro sword type melee weapon.
I love me a Viro sword.
Um,
Um, and sticky grenades. Good. Some will leave it like that. Sticky grenades. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. I'll try and think of something sexy.
Laser
All right.
blasters are going to be 2d6, and the vibro sword's going to be 3d10.
2d6.
Sticky grenades are going to be 3d10 in an area.
What does that mean? Like you got to do that much damage to
20
break them?
feet? No. Like 30,
What does the
like
3d10 mean?
3d10 in a 20-foot radius.
What's the 3d10 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, so I meant like tangler grenades, things that would tangle people that won't blow up the side of a ship. I was thinking like
Oh.
ship to ship battle. What do you do? Something you can throw that gets good with foam or something,
Okay.
Like we already have them now.
Yeah.
Foam
Um,
grenades, tangler grenades.
yeah, there's so many ways to do that. I guess let's just do um, they explode with like a hit points amount of uh
Like great stuff.
like
That's what I like. Great stuff. So it's like
60-10
boom.
or something. Yeah. Like 60-10 explosive chunk of hit point, and you can break through it and stuff, and it'll be
You got to
like,
break that to get out.
yeah, and it'll be very like based on where you hit them. So if you hit them in the face, it might kill them actually.
Well, I hope so. I'm gonna be aiming for faces.
Unless they're in a suit, which is keeping them alive, but you know. Okay.
Especially if they're in a suit. All right, here we
Homing
go.
missiles are going
Oh,
to be um homing missiles are going to be 8d10. Defensive mines are going to be 20. Or you could even do. Do we have D100s? Oh yeah, that's what we roll. Um,
1d100.
2D100. Um,
How many of those pop out?
how many mines?
Yeah,
Just one.
like if they hit the cluster, they do 2d100. Can I do that once? Do I have like one shot of homing missiles? How many homing missiles do I have? Sorry, but this is
Um,
going to be important. I can feel it in my gizzard.
Yeah.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Um. We'll do 6. We'll do like your intelligence mod times 2. So, um, and then same for the mines.
Speed boost. How many times can I boost my speed before I ain't got no more?
Speed boost. Um. So we'll say like speed boost, shield boost, tractor beam, um, and then the radar are all like you can like have any of them
They
on at a
rebuild.
time. Like yeah, like that you can like switch it all your powers to each of those
Let's
individually
not worry about how powerful my shield is because we're not going to need it.
because it doesn't work against meteors.
No, because I'm going to use charisma to win this one.
You can
Strength, I
just talk
wish.
your way out of this.
Man, I can pull the hell out of these levers. Let's just talk about that.
Okay. So our tale today begins right um outside of the system of Rhonda. You you're this pretty badass pirate captain at this point. Um, you're you're like up there, uh, like known throughout the ranks of pirates, and like your tales of victory and defeat have been spread through most of the dark systems. Um, you heard about this crazy guy who made the Kessel Run faster than anyone has yet. You think it might just be a myth, but it kind of,
Tom Polo or something.
yeah, it kind of piqued your interest into coming over into this sector. To your benefit, one of the Imperial admirals, um, Admiral John Kavonsky, has has
That's the worst Star Wars name I've ever heard.
Kavonsky.
John Krasinski. That guy's such a bad Imperial, he doesn't even have a British accent. He probably talks a little bit like this.
Exactly. It's one of the main reasons you have a grudge against him, um, and that
His
he
music. Dun, 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 dun,
he just he few years back destroyed a whole fleet of yours as it was making its way back with a crazy hole, like one of the biggest ones you've had. So
What a shit heel.
you took this personal vendetta against him and left your fleet and came off to make this kind of quick um, dash in dash out. Um, you stole like you stole all of his good shit. You got you got Sith artifacts that he has
Yes,
like
that's why I
taken
have a
from
stronger
planets
strength now.
and
Mm,
we're holding for, like getting ready to take to the Emperor and stuff. Like you got his
mm.
treasure trove. You just it was
The
unguarded. You
Walter
walked in,
Vega.
but they saw what you did and they saw you leave. Um,
Mm.
they're fucking
Yeah,
on your ass. You make
yeah. I bet they
it.
have iPhones like nobody business.
you make it to the Zerm system, and you finally like tap into all of the like surrounding like comms and radars, um, and you just barely pick up um, them saying that at the next sector of A need, um, they have a blockade waiting for you. There's no way around it. They're like he can't be stupid enough to actually try the Kessel, and you're like, whoa! Joke's on you, bitch. No way out. Fuck you guys. I'm doing this shit. You
Wisdom check.
fucking check it hard left.
I believe in my wisdom. I rolled it.
You're gonna talk through the comms.
81. Totally failed my wisdom check of 24. So yeah,
You say
I'm ready to go
something
for it.
into the comms.
I'm like, yeah, I'll take that bet. You're gonna regret. I'm the best there's ever been.
You're like, what's your name? You're like, you're
Captain
like,
Cerebratron the 16.
you're like, ha! It's time, bitches. Guess what? I'm here, motherfuckers. It's Captain Cerebron 16. I'm doing it on the Leroy Jenkins. And you fucking whip it left, and they're like, they are like, they're on the comms behind you, like, we're on him. Should we fucking? And it's like bleeping at, follow him, and you like barely make it out that
Like, yeah, get on me. Get right up on me. Get really close.
they're going to. They've been ordered. You don't know how many or what, but they've been ordered to pursue you throughout it. Um,
Yeah.
the beginning of it, people have gone through. It's not till you reach really like the first through the first quarter of it till it gets to where like people are like, yeah, you don't even want to know what's in that fucking sector. Um, so what do you do? You
Well, I mean, we already. I imagine by this point, I've probably pushed it as far as anybody has who hasn't made the whole run. Um,
yeah, there's like you're now in the Kessel trade route, and this is like there's pirates and people trying to fuck people over and a lot of shady business going on in this trade route, but this leads to the Kessel Run, which is now known to be a kind of cheat spot that a lot of people have tried, but only a few have succeeded.
yeah,
You're
and
like
generally
whipping
the
through the middle of the
empire
nebula.
isn't patrolling, right? I mean, that's kind of the point. It's like a smuggler's route.
Yeah, no one's patrolling that. No one has set up bases within it or anything. There's
Basically, the whole thing is based upon spice trade, right? Like it's all a drug trade thing.
Yeah, and that's what you're entering through right now. You have left the main route of travel through sectors, and you've punched into the Kessel trade corridor, which attaches to the Kessel Run. But this Kessel trade corridor is the shady corridor of space where most of your trade goes on.
Are any of my pursuers actually close enough to make any difference currently?
Yeah, so you have um you have your speed on right now, which is keeping you at bay with the like high speed speeders that are chasing you. Um, there's about six of the high speed ones tailing you, accompanied with like 10 other middle-sized ones and then like four big frigates. Um, like he just sent a quarter of his army after you, and then they set up a whole other blockade in front of you to stop you. He's just like, I'm putting the whole an extent of my power to stop this fucking pirate, and you're like, guess what, bitch? We're going this way then.
Is there a any structures ahead of me? Any space debris? Anything that I could actually hide behind for a moment?
There. So you're leaving open travel space to head into slight scattered mini debris um and comet fields. They're none of them are big enough to house bases on or anything. They're just ship sized and stuff. Um, but the beginning of this sector is really well known for like the jumpy pirates who just hide in corridors and jump out and attack people as they enter.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and utilize a likely looking spot like that to lay a mine and see if I can't cause a little chaos here right at the very beginning.
All right, give me an investigate.
I'm so investigative. 8 critical. No, not a
Almost.
critical. Almost.
Um, yeah, you're like, okay, we're not going through the middle because that's where they fucking jump you. Let's go around the left because that's where the pirates go. And you whip around the left and you navigate through this like open pathway that you're plotting with your systems. Go ahead and lay a mine in the beginning of that pathway.
Oh, I'm so mind lady. And
Um,
I want to lay it somewhere where like you have to come around something to see it. You know what I mean? It's not like just sitting out there in the middle of space.
yeah. Um, hmm. What's intelligence and dex times two? That was another one. Um, 27, 40, 54.
54
So let's make your dodge a 54.
ship dodge.
Hmm.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a dodge. You begin entrance into it. You plot this course, but it's filled.
Oh, what do you think
And
about that? Critical dodge.
woo,
Critical
yeah,
dodge. Like you say, it's a
you
critical roll right there.
you dodge around this meteor that wasn't plotted into your path, and you're on the other side of it, and your course just like auto corrects in your vision um, to this other to like the path that this thing opened up. Um,
Can I drop my mine where I
oh,
had to go to avoid it?
oh, nice. Drop another mine. This is all
No, I
happening
want
pretty quickly.
where. Oh, okay. Wait, we already dropped the
You
mine. I got you.
you drop the mine
This is
in the
that was my
initial part.
escape.
The
I got that was my escape.
the closest guy to you is just keeping pace with you immediately where you're at, like right, just far enough not to fire away at you, but he's just on your ass. Um, Two others following him a little bit a ways away. Your explosion exploded in the back behind these guys. And then another one came peeling through and slammed into the meteor that you dodged around and went up.
Excellent.
Yep. You still got your
I
speed
want to do.
system on. Your
Oh,
go. This
I
is the
want to
first
do
game we have the Michelin Man
a
up,
loop de
and
loop.
this we're never gonna roll that.
I hope not. I want to do a loop de loop, and I want to literally go straight up and around that meteor that I just dodged, and like shoot back around again because that guy's right on my ass. I'd much rather be on his ass, so I'm gonna try and give him a whole barrel roll and come up behind him
Okay.
around the meteor,
All right, go for it.
all of them. Yep. I don't know what I'm rolling, but it's gonna be good. Oh, look at that guy. How'd it work out for
Um,
him?
yeah, one of them. Um, so you get it. You like do the loop de loop around that big one that you all were that all the chaos started happening around. Um, you like almost bump into one and it slams into another meteor and it's like left things all on fire and shit, but it's still like trying to fly through here and stuff. Um,
Thanks for using the technical terms there, son.
which one was it?
His left thing was all on fire and shit.
Yep, yep.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna, and that guy, but the one is still totally on me.
No, you whipped around. You're behind the other two right now.
Oh, okay.
You like
Um,
whipped around real fast and like even caught up with the back one that was being slow. And they're like you're
I'm,
all
I'm
doing
gonna
this
make it.
like
I'm gonna make a.
spiral around the meteor right now, but
I'm gonna make a stealth roll, and I'm gonna hide behind the one closest to me.
the one that's on fire.
No, 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 no. There's two more that are still looking for me.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get behind whatever one of those is closest to me and try and get stealth right behind it.
Okay.
Nope. Not if it's Dex times 5. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Little flip of the wing.
yeah, you get it does not seem useful. Um nice. Wow.
Oh,
Um
jeez.
both of them in front of you like just hit their brakes, go flying back behind you, and then pew pew
Oh my. Why? Why? Why?
pew.
Why?
One of them pew 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 up around you, going shot into the rocks. But
Yeah,
one's
I'm gonna
coming at
pull
you.
straight up and try and dodge. I'm gonna dodge by just going straight. In theory, what is up in space? I missed. Damn.
Um, give
You
me an
gonna hit my ship in
investigate.
the Michelin? No,
Nice.
I don't do things like that.
Um,
Um,
give me a dodge. Okay.
no, I don't get
Wow.
anything. I'm getting all my 85s and 87s out of the way first,
Um,
so I can really take advantage of my lower numbers. Man, I did that perfect crit and failed to use it usefully because I didn't want to attack these guys and start shit. Fine.
49 damage. Um, to your ship. The one guy just blast, blam, blam, blam. It goes chunk, chunk, chunk. Those are the actual sounds that happen in the movies.
Wow. Chung chung chung. That sucks. I mean, as a sound. Um.
And then you smash a little bit into another rock as you're trying to escape. You're another 14 damage. You're trying to plot the course out because it was completely lost in that loop-de-loop and dive, and you're now just in this kind of dodging free flow of rocks in front of you. Um,
Um, and obviously they have a good beat on me
yeah,
since they're
you'd
shooting me.
expect they're directly behind you. They might be crashing like you are,
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna
they're right
drop.
behind you.
I'm gonna drop another mine. Very successfully dropped a mine.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if it hits either of them. Because if it
And then
explodes
I
right
went
now,
straight up, and they followed me. Yeah.
yeah, if it explodes right now, then all of you are in blast radius.
Well, at
Yeah.
least the blast will carry me forward. I've seen movies.
The
I just get a little turbo boost and I get shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, but what you didn't see in the movie is the amount of damage that it actually does to the back of the ship to propel it forward.
That doesn't matter, son. None of that is important to the story.
um yeah,
I'm gonna probably shield on. Maybe I don't know.
the two
It's already on.
are your speed's on. Your speed's been on and you didn't switch it, so um
Okay. Oh, I see.
that's
Like
why
that,
these
huh?
things are faster than you if your speed's not on. You know because it's
Yeah.
they
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Um
Yeah. Okay.
the two kind of whip around it, and then the third one comes like bumbling up and spiraling around and lands right into the mine, and it blows. Um,
Blows a giant space Wookie.
each of their ships take 93 damage.
Wow, it's a lot.
Um, and you take halved for your distance.
I had no likey.
47, 46.
Okay. I'm gonna round down. Thank you. 46. 40.
um,
Because 11, it is
yeah,
289. What? This
give
hurts.
give me a
I'm going to do a systems check.
give me an give
Make sure
me
all of my pieces are still on me.
give me a drive. Give me a powers, I guess.
I'm so drivey.
Oh,
I got a
grit.
7.
Oh, wow.
That is
Oh,
critical.
so much speed off of it. Good job. Um, give me an investigate.
Oh, yeah. Even easier.
Oh, good. Thank God. Yeah, luckily you eventually, like, right as the speed up of the explosion is happening, your robot systems are plotting this course through it and then, like, adjusting very quickly to the speed. Um, and you just whoop, whoop, and just fly out of this kind of front section of um, this asteroid, this like small asteroid belt in front of the main Kessel run. Um, there's what do you do?
Um, does it look like they all took a little something in the attack, or they're
They're
all
all gone.
obviously fucked
There's
and
no
gone?
there's nothing in your radar very close to you right now unless you switch to massive radar and look for stuff. Um,
I'm going to uh, go fast for a bit and then stealth land somewhere and go over the ship because I'm not going to do the Kessel Run with about 60% of a ship left.
Okay. Um, so
I just want to stop somewhere and do a full, like
you're just gonna
system
stop at
check
the
before I take off.
slowest, biggest rock that you
Rock,
get to.
piece of space debris,
All right.
dead narwhal
Give me
carcass.
an investigate.
I'm so investigative. I missed it, which is impressive because it's 72.
Yeah, you make it.
I find a place I really like.
You make it. You're making it through all these rocks and like there's just something weird about the light bouncing off the nebula, and it's
This
kind of
one's too
starting to mess with
soft.
your like even like your radar and stuff. So you're like the size of rocks and stuff is being misdisplayed and stuff, and you're just like I don't want to land in any of these fucking things, and so you're just like all right forward. Um, Give me a perception.
Yep, that's gonna work out good for me. Nope. You know what? This is really getting old. I'm rolling in the 80s like normally now, and that's not fun.
Should change your
My
dice.
perception's already low.
Um,
Oh, my name isn't capitalized. That's the problem. There we go. Okay.
um,
I thought I was a little ogre, not big ogre.
you swear you felt like a rock hit your ship or a squid clasp onto it or something, but
A
all
Minoc.
yeah, all your systems are regular and
Um,
but like you're flying through it and
am I
you're like bump and you're like what the fuck and you're like oh nothing okay
am I
hopefully
the
that didn't
only
damage anything.
person in this ship?
Yes, this was a solo
And I don't
vendetta run.
do I? There's no like droid or anything I can send out to check the exterior of the ship. I don't have a mech droid. Come on,
um
which Star Wars ship doesn't have a mech? An astromech.
a lot of the pirates don't, so let's go
Power versus power.
yeah, let's go power versus power. Let's see
I'm ready. Here we go.
if you are that
79.
cool.
Bring it. I
Yeah,
lost.
you're not
Okay.
really that kind of pirate. There's a lot of
Well,
pirates that
I guess
don't
I better put
trust
my
them.
boots on. I'm gonna put my boots on and climb outside my ship and cut whatever the fuck's off. I'm gonna kill it. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Um
This guy has a wisdom of 6. He has very bad impulse control.
okay.
8.
So
Sorry, 8.
you're gonna suit up and
I'm already in my suit. We already had this discussion. I'm suited.
okay.
I just have to put
And
on my helmet.
and you're just
I got my
gonna
blasters. I got my
you're gonna
vibro
slow
sword.
down and get out there and
Theory, there's no
er,
velocity noticed in space due to not
I
the I'm
know,
in a
but
vacuum,
are you
so I
gonna
don't even
set it on
slow
like
down at all.
are you setting it on autopilot or are you like stopping in
Yeah.
space somewhere or are you
No, I'm sitting on autopilot. I'm climbing out. I mean, I might be going
you're just like
37 billion miles
defensive,
per hour,
make
but
sure we
to
don't hit
me,
anything autopilot.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Um so you suit up, you get into the transition pod. The door closes behind you, the door opens in front of you, you grab a hold of the thing. What are you doing?
I am going to investigate immediately. I'm going to pop my head out, be like, "What the hell is making noise on my ship?"
Something hit me. Okay, go for it.
Here we go. Like a boss. I'm so invested. Half. I see at least half of everything.
Oh, was that the 33? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get outside, you step onto the hull, you start walking around, you get to the other side, and there's a breach pod, like a solo person breach pod just stuck into the side of your ship. Um, it is like halfway in the middle, pretty close to one of your storage um, bays.
Um, is it open?
From the inside, you know what these are. They're like they're pods
Yep.
that breach into them and then open on the inside and let people in, and then you can go back into it and eject out.
I had to go back in that pod
So
and blow the ship up and eject out and leave that motherfucker here. I'm going to I'm going to go to that part of the ship.
you're gonna go back
I
in.
can't get in the pod on the outside. I'm going to go back inside, but since I know where he is, I'm going to head towards that storage area using stealth.
Okay.
Very stealthy. 39. Look how stealthy I am.
Yeah, you see that and immediately start tiptoeing back. Um, Give me a perception.
55. Here we go. Bam.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. 7.
You
So perceptive.
get inside, you get all the way inside, you start tiptoeing to make the left to go in, and you like just like turn, and to the right of you down the hall in the helm of the ship is someone just like looming over your chair, like going and poking at stuff.
Yep. I'm going to sneak up behind them and stab them through their back like you did your friend in the last couple of adventures we've played.
Like my elf.
Yeah. What would you like?
You're in stealth, so give me an attack, which is what, 300 for you?
105.
Wow.
Critical.
Wow. Wow. Critical vibro sword attack to this man.
What is that? 2d6 to the
I
head.
think it's 3d6.
Vibro
Wow.
sword.
Yeah.
It is, where the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
Down. One more d6. One
3d10.
more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 3d10.
3. It is, in fact, 42 to the head. 42. That's nice. From behind.
God. That he's dead. You can't
If,
survive that. You
if
can't
his
survive
head
a
is still attached, he's got to
critical
be like
40
nearly
wound
headless
shot.
Nick.
He's not. He's not a. He's just an average Joe that was coming
Nope.
to get a good
He
haul,
was.
and then looked in and saw that the captain wasn't at his seat. I was really hoping you were gonna fail some investigates out there, and he was gonna take your ship and just start flying off with you just dangling off of it.
Trying desperately to get into the pod on the outside.
Well, if you failed 3 investigates, you would have been just stuck out there and you wouldn't have seen it, and then by that point, he probably would have taken it over. Oh shit! But he's nearly
Yeah.
headless Nick right now.
Yeah, I'm going to take his good stuff. By that, I mean his balls.
Yeah, the pod's still attached. You don't really want I mean, you can unattach it, but then there's just gonna be an open
No, I have a big
hole.
fucking hole in my wall now. I have to
Yeah.
leave that pimple on there until I get to another Starflash that can scrape it off and
Yeah.
fix me.
Yep. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably what you felt hitting the side of you.
I'm gonna do a little walk around just to check.
You have a
Thanks.
serious amount of blood everywhere in your captain's quarters right now.
Well, you mean my captain's quarters or the bridge?
The bridge. Well, you're a pirate, so.
I'm just trying to get a picture of the place.
You have some
Yeah,
kind of bed
so
that his lifeless body got stashed
I'm
under.
gonna spray it down with hydrogen peroxide, and I'm going to use my radar to check what's around me and make sure there's no ships right around me before I take off again.
Go for it.
Now that I'm not, they failed in their assassination of me. 41. So successful.
Um, you switch your radar on, you kind of slow down. Um, some like uh, four ships close to the size of yours are pursuing you still through where you just came from. Um, Behind that is also the rest of like the frigate and stuff, which you can't really tell
Frigate.
if that's all gonna continue through that or not. But um, in this little sector right now that you're in, you've got four uh, traveling slightly faster than your normal speed, but not faster than your full speed.
All right, I'm going to batten down the hatches and get going as fast as I can. See if I can outrun them to the next set of obstacles.
All right.
I'm gonna leave the corpse in a chair on the bridge for a while.
like
It's been
like
too long
replace
since I
the
had someone
head.
to talk to.
Give me a
Just,
contested roll.
just the
This is pretty important, by the way,
testicles.
so don't fuck this up. Nice.
22.
Um, so you put your power back into your engines, floor it. You start zipping through, getting to some bigger meteors and stuff. You're like about to make the turn to the Kessel Run, and in your comms, um, this this voice and like big like he's like one of the kind of bug looking like gray bulbous head aliens in Star Wars. He comes up on your screen. He's like, "Well, I'll be Triton's uncle if it ain't Captain Cerebratrin." You know this guy very well. He actually owes you a debt from one of your last encounters.
Where I had to eat his wife's pussy to get us out of a card game.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a weird one. I'm like, yeah, I don't think you should come over here because I just lost 3 close friends and feel very bad about it and just kind of want to go sit and be by myself. So, night night.
uh, he's like, uh, what? What are you doing all by yourself? That's it. And he's like, holy shit, what's going on behind you?
That's one of my closest friends. And unfortunately, he lost his head. And you're one of my only other friends. And by friends, I mean people I
No,
don't kill on sight. And so I thought, hey, it'd be great if you lived through the next few minutes of your life. And then two other guys died. They crashed. They crashed right into stuff.
he's
I
like,
mean, I was there, but I wasn't like there.
he's like, no, no, no.
So,
Do you what? You're being pursued by the Empire, you idiot.
well, I'm just gonna go for a stroll. And if they want to follow me, they can.
He's like, by chance, where are you heading to? Now that you've brought chaos onto our doorstep, thank you very much.
I'm just gonna do the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs.
He starts fucking laughing hysterically. He's like, what? Is this? He's like looking down at his readings. He's like, are you pulling one on me, Sir Ebertronen? What the fuck?
You've heard the stories of Tom Bolo. I'm gonna beat that motherfucker.
He's like, I- all right. I guess I'd feel bad if I didn't ask you if I could, pay off my debt before you killed yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you should probably, you know, accidentally spin off and maybe take every pursuer that there is right now, and then we'll be clean, and I'll be gone, and probably dead. And then when I come back next time, reborn better than ever, what with less strength probably, then it'll be what it is.
He's like, all right, boys, you heard him, man. Let's fucking give these guys a show. And from like one
That's
of
what
the
that's what an 18 charisma will do for you.
from one of the big meteors to your left comes like a hellfire storm of missiles that fly up and around you and are like colliding with all of the rocks behind you and to the side of you and stuff, making this like crazy explosion of debris behind you. Um,
Yeah,
and then all of his
I think I might
ships
put my
start like
shield on.
taking off in the other direction around it. It's behind you. It's like it's not,
Okay, good.
you
Not
know,
behind me like the last behind me that took half
yeah.
my ship off.
They're like up to the left of you. There's a bunch of rocks like, like
Just checking.
thousands of feet behind you. Uh
Because they're cinematically
they
behind you
kind
and then
of
like,
they kind they
right
kind
on
of
your face.
launch the missiles past you because you're in the path of them, but they aren't hitting you. They're hitting all the shit behind you.
Bully. That was good of them. Very good of them. Yeah, I'm gonna boogie then. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and see if I can't beat this time.
Right around the corner is the Kessel Run. Um, you okay? You reach the map section that shows the Kessel Run. It's kind of well known in the maps now. The journey through it isn't mapped at all, but the beginning and ending are kind of well known to the location and shit. Um, you line it up. You kind of like head into this vortex. Um, the the whole like area around you almost starts to seem like it's visually like gravity warping, and you start like almost like spiraling too, and you start getting like pulled all of your systems into this kind of gravitational pull. um you can like almost see it in front of you that there's like two paths that is like are like the gravitons are like creating literal like roads throughout space right now. It's
I'm going
pulling
to
you into
investigate which
one.
path seems. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an investigate.
Yeah. I don't want to go straight into it. I want to like use the well to control my speed. As I go into the one that I pick with my fantastic investigate roll, which is really bad. So I'm
all
imagining I've made a bad choice.
all you can tell is that you're being pulled into one vortex, but there's another vortex that you can like you can see that you can get into it, but it's like you're like wakeboarding on the side of like a serious thing, and you're like just trying to get over the edge, but it's just forcing you back over and over again, and you just can't flip into it. You don't know if that other one's better or if this one's better, but right now you know you have the ability to choose which
Phew.
vortex you're entering.
All right, I'm going to go straight 50-50. Vortex number one, 0 to 50, 51 to
The one
100.
you're
Here we go.
in
Bam.
currently is 0 to 50?
Yeah, I'm going to stay in the one I'm in right now.
All right, you're just like, fuck it. Let's let the fates decide. You
All right, adventure over. Here we go.
you continue it. You like get like sped up and are like almost tumbling but not tumbling, and then you like pop through into this next set of space, which is like your systems are working at full speed, but you're moving it a quarter for some reason. You're just like the like the space itself is just giving resistance, or you're being pulled backwards to some degree or something. But
I
you
guess
are
I'll.
inside the Kessel Run. You have entered unknown territory. Your systems are going like completely wonky. Um, the colors have completely changed. There's almost like a light green hue to like all light itself inside of this. You can swear you can like look out and see a barrier almost that you're inside of that is like making this giant tube or something, but like you know you're in the Kessel Run now.
All right, I am going to shut all my systems down and do a check to make sure I'm alone at this starting point.
You
And then, like, I'm,
power
I'm
down.
literally going to I'm going to power down. I'm going to reboot my. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep flying, but I'm going to power all my engines down and everything down. And I'm going to reboot my systems and turn them back on and see if they can deal with it better.
Okay.
Because I think that I'm in a tractor beam right now.
Give me a powers roll.
Oddly enough, I missed it.
um, you turn everything off, and your ship quickly comes to a halt. Um,
Hmm.
it's
Like
just
it's not
floating.
traveling through space, like it's traveling through something else,
Yeah, it's
or it's
just
being dragged
floating
backwards.
dead in space. You're not beginning to go backwards or anything. You're just floating dead, like not moving at all. Um,
Can
most
I
of the stuff close
rotate
to
it
you is also
180?
there's like rocks and stuff that you can see that are pretty close to you and in the distance and stuff, and like nothing around you is currently moving. Um, um,
I want to flip 180
you don't
and look behind me.
turn your systems back on, so you're now sitting
Yeah.
there with just a powered off thing. So go ahead and roll again to get your ship working again.
I just wanted to reboot here in this new place.
You get it.
Yes,
You're
a
like
reboot.
you like that's such a good cinematic moment. You fucking punch through this wormhole thing. You enter this crazy new space. You're like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? You're like, flip. All right, everything off. Let's see if this works. Click, click, vrr, vrr, vrr. Click, click, vrr, vrr, vrr. And you have this moment of looking around, fucking completely dead with zero life going on around you, stuck in this new place. And you're like, okay, please, come on! And you're like, thank God, let's go!
Yeah, I want to kind of like flip and look behind me
You're
because
just gonna
I'm
like
I'm
rotate
worried.
it and go like
I have
look
a really
around all
bad
around
feeling
you.
about this. This is the very beginning, and I feel like this is a bad place to start.
You're just trying to
I
rotate
just
your
want to know if
ship
I
to visually look around everywhere around you.
Yeah, I don't really think that I made it through there alone. I think there's still some word of an asshole stuck attached to me somewhere, somehow.
All right, give me an investigate.
Look at me go. I failed. Man,
Um,
I really need
so
to get better at this. Can I roll my athletics next?
your power is into your speed right now, or you put it into radar?
Yeah, I turned it on to radar to see what was going on out there, and then I tried to flip my ship to look behind me
Okay, so you punch it into
visually.
radar. Um, so what happens is you turn your ship back on and it's on speed, and so you start moving again slowly, but then when you switch it out of speed, you like come to a quick halt again. Um,
So, like, my
you
normal power doesn't even make me move forward.
Yep, and you flip the radar on and like you don't you don't even have without like your speed pushing you forwards, you don't even have enough thrust or anything to turn because it's like you're like in cement or something, but you can move through it. It's something's happening like that. Um, your radar
Well, I
pops
wanted
on.
to try and turn and go the other direction and see if it made any difference.
Yeah, you can attempt to when you're moving, but what like right now when you're attempting to just turn your ship, nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
No.
Does my radar actually pick anything up differently?
Your radar is showing that there's like it's showing a bleep for every open area around you. It's
All
pretty
right. I'm
it's
gonna
telling you that you're surrounded by enemies. Even right in front of you,
right,
but you can't see them.
right.
You could be in the
Um,
middle of a completely cloaked fleet.
I'm gonna throw my amulet into the bat cave. And go screaming off into the night. I'm going to shut the radar down and get ready to put as much power into going where I think I should have been going in the first place, and just blast my way out of here.
All right. You switch it into
Now that I've
speed.
totally not confirmed that I'm not being followed.
You start moving. Yeah, your radar did not confirm or deny you're being followed.
That's great. My radar is the CIA.
Um, you make it.
Rain.
You're traveling for maybe like 2 minutes of this, just like super slow, like a quarter of your regular speed at your super speed. Um, and on your little radar, um, because there's nothing else to watch at this time, a new
It prefers to be called the sub radar, not the little radar.
a new
Huh.
a new two bleeps pop up in the mixture of all those bleeps behind you.
Are you
Um,
saying two bleeps or tube leaps?
No, like two curse words. Like I'm censoring myself.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Check. Okay. I'm
Two
going
pings on the
to.
radar. Two things. You
Yeah.
also give me a perception.
Yep.
You notice an Imperial cruiser like way off in the distance out there. You like can see it, but it's like through space, just like whipping by you like a comet. Um, what do you do?
Well, I won't shoot it then.
Really far
Um.
away. You can just like through all this slow stuff that's happening. You just like from what you would
Yeah.
expect that speed is from the distance and where you're at, you would expect it's going twice as fast as your highest speed,
I'm going
which
to.
is almost impossible.
I'm gonna shoot at the nearest bleep with my missiles and get into the wake of that star cruiser.
You're just gonna target a bleep and fire a missile.
Yeah, at random.
All right. Well,
I just want to see if it's really out there, or
one of the
am I hallucinating?
one of the two that
Yeah,
popped up. One of those two new
the
ones that popped up.
number two.
All right. Yeah, you poke one of those new dots, and you're like, all right, Mizzle, see what's out there. It goes flying. Um, you're tracking it. It's flying a quarter of the speed it normally does. It's like barely. It's just like you barely moving through whatever's happening around you. Um,
Great. I'm gonna hit someone with a football. Your catch.
you're just still on speed go.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't believe in stopping, except that every time I stop, there's nothing for me not to go forward for. I don't believe these things. That Star Cruiser ain't got nothing to do with me. It's huge. What does that want to do with me?
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not like a. It's not like a. It's I didn't say the right one. It's like one. It's like one that's like almost your size. It's one of the ones that was
Oh,
chasing you, of those bigger ones. Um,
I see.
you see one of those that were chasing you
How am I
fly through
going to
the
do this in less
space.
than 12 parsecs if another ship my size can go 3 times as fast as I can?
Well, I'm not here to be a bitch or anything, but maybe you chose the wrong vortex. So in front of you, you can also see a big meteor that's kind of stuck in space, is exactly completely stuck in space, but you're heading right for it. You're not, you can easily stop and not hit it or get around it, but you just have to now do that and successfully maneuver your way
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
turn
go
through
up and
all of
over
this.
it, and I'm gonna go all the way around it and whip myself back the same direction I was going to begin with. Not backwards, forwards.
You're going to do a
I just want to
360
loop this
around
thing.
it.
Yep, I'm gonna loop this thing.
All right.
Use its gravity to whip me that forward. Like a bing. Here we go. Look at this. Great move. I
you,
made it.
you
That's
got it.
4. I have exceptionally high level.
Yeah, you um all right. So
And I want to obviously check to make sure there's no one behind me again because I think there's someone behind me.
you start to pull up and you think you're going to be like going up and up, but you like through whatever is holding you. You're still moving
Huh.
forwards, but like it's just not acting
Right,
like
but
what you're used
forward
to.
is a meteor.
Yeah, you're starting to go up, so give me another drive. Yeah, you're
I'm
whipping
so
it. Give me
driving.
one more. You're like, okay,
Oh
we're
yeah,
gonna
like this
make
one.
it. Keep going. Yeah,
Oh, better every
you
time.
just kind
Ha
of barely get it up, and
ha.
you're over the meteor. You know your original plan of loop-de-looping this meteor is out of the question because you don't have enough maneuverability to turn or anything. After
Am I
that,
going?
you
So
have like
I
5
gotta have
degrees
to
of
like stay
turning
on
per.
this and go way up over it and then come back down.
There is no up or down or left or right now. There's
Well, there
back,
is. I was
which
going a direction,
yeah,
and then there was an object. So like I went over it. I don't want to just go like right over it because that's not going to work. So I like want to keep going this way for a bit before I try and come back down. I
yeah,
don't know. You tell me. I'm a
yeah.
fish flying through Jello.
There's a giant meteor, and you were coming at it, and and you like finally got over it, and now you're heading in the same direction. You're not even pointed
I
up.
just don't want to be trapped by gravity. Thank you.
No, it's not big enough for that.
I'm, I'm flying through mud. All right, so I'm going to just keep at it.
Your missile explodes, successfully hitting that target. Yeah, you can't visually see anything behind you, but all your radars show that your missile was successful and hit.
I ask First Mate Dead Assassin Head to give me the lowdown on that. All right, and
It is
I'm
me,
going to
Captain
investigate.
Cerebetron. I was but a prince. He shows up in force form. He was
Like
he was a Jedi. He
like
was
a
a
ghost. He was a Jedi assassin coming to kill a captain, a pirate
No, he
captain.
was a super nice Jedi who had escaped onto this pod and now breached into a ship and had just learned the form of Force Ghost, and you murdered him and is now going to haunt your ship in Force Ghost form for the rest of eternity.
Oh, thank God! That's way worse than I thought was going to happen.
He has just enough
I'm
power to
going to
sometimes like tilt the controls to the left or something.
I'm going to kick him in his Jedi pussy, and I'm going to escape where I am right now. Investigate successfully.
um you start messing with your systems and like putting it up and down, making it less and more sensitive and stuff, and you end up like getting rid of all of the dots that obviously aren't things that you need to be aware of, and kind of
Mm.
pinpointing the stuff. It's still showing the two
And now there's just a
beeps
giant
back
space
there,
squid.
um, and there is 5 Kalash Tar floating in front of you, psionically fucking your mind. No. What do you do?
That would be quite a crossover.
You said you said space
Dungeon
worm,
Dragon
so
psionic creature.
yeah, they're the ones that run the Kessel Run.
Oh, I should have known there was spice merchants. Those
It's
bastards
kinda it
like to
is
hang out with mind flayers.
some kind of sensors showing whatever this is around you as all of those dots, so you can tell that there's not actually that much longer of this happening. If what you're reading is true, you have like 3 more
Because I
travel
can kind of
initiatives
see
of
the edge
like
of it.
yeah, you can see the edge of what these dots are, which maybe is the force balls that are manipulating gravity around you or whatever it's picking up, but
I think it's Jello.
invisible jello.
It's gonna rain. Yes. Investigate. What do I have to roll?
Oh, no, no, no. I'm just. What are you doing? Are you just continuing on to get out? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to beat 12 seconds, 12 parsecs, and it's 11 parsecs and counting already. And my boat is half broken. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going forward fast as I can.
The weird thing, which I don't even understand, is parsecs is more of like a is like a more of a distance and less of a time. So it's just something.
Well, it's sort of a reading of how far light travels in a certain amount of time, or in a certain distance, right?
Which is already manipulated for where you are. So,
Well, by gravity, but go on.
so you're
Yes,
just punching through and getting out.
yes.
Yeah, you let 3 more initiatives goes by. You kind of feel the front of your ship flutter out of this ooze. You fully break free. Your engines go into full drive, and you hit max speed. Um, Give me a perception.
Oh, so perceptive. Finally.
That little cruiser that flew by you really quickly is a good distance in front of you, very visible, being viciously mauled by big space worms jumping from crater to crater.
Huh. Um. Well, I'm going to stay the hell away from that. Um.
Um, so
Like it
in
looks
front
like
of you,
the whole ship is getting destroyed.
on your sensors is all of the bullshit behind you, dot 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 dot. In front of you, no dots. It's showing you like the few rocks in front of you that you can
Rocky
visibly
boy.
see. You can visibly see just ocean of these smaller rocks now. Not so tight, so it's very easy to maneuver through them, and they're not moving fast or anything. But over by that ship, there's just these things emerging from the rocks and flying through space and colliding with it and falling into other rocks.
Is there any value in not massively avoiding the whole scene?
You don't see a way to avoid it other than turning back.
So, do any of the worms seem to notice me yet?
No, you do not perceive any worms looking at you or charging you through space. But there are pretty close rocks. So your intuition's telling you that there's monsters in every rock that you see.
Well, I have a wisdom of 8, so I'm going to go with that.
It's really it's it's
Um,
it's extreme.
well, I'm going to avoid the rocks
Wow, I
then.
really hope you don't get hit with a pebble, Mr. HP of 12.
A pebble, man, I could take a pebble. This isn't real fiction. This is science fiction and speculative fiction. It's not like this is a can up in space.
Wait.
A flake of paint kills 8 people. Okay, here we go.
You're
And
investigating,
I'm going to
plotting
go
a
all stealthy.
course, stealthing.
Yep. Investigate successfully, barely, and then I'm going to get all stealthy on the world. So stealthy.
You.
No one in the ship except for Mr. Onehead can see me doing this. I'm so stealthy.
Uh, yeah, you plot a course away from the other ship, through some more kind of open areas. Um, do whatever you can to stealth yourself, like like I don't know, turn off your radar, I guess, and take out all your lights and shit. Um, but you get that, you start moving through. Give me give me a perception.
No,
Moving on. What do you do?
which is impressive because I have a very high perception.
Um, what do you do? You go. You start moving through towards the right of it.
I'm going
Start
to
passing a
a
few
kind like
rocks.
I kind of like want to be able to take advantage of this thing happening and stay sort of away from it, but away from it seems to be close to rocks, which probably have giant spiders in them that shoot lava out of their assholes or something. So
That's
I'm
a good idea.
going to great. I'm just looking for the best path through and push it
Your
and punching
plot,
it.
your systems. You investigated. You went into your systems, and
I
it
know.
plotted a good course. So
I don't know what to do besides keep going forward and stick
you,
sort of close to this thing that's being eaten, but not so close that I also get eaten.
all right. Oh, nice. Give me another perception.
Oh yeah, I can see past a 7. Yeah, I got a perception. So
You
perceptive.
successfully perceive one of these bus-sized worms emerge and kind of leap off of one of the craters next to you and is just barreling itself head first towards you.
Huh. Like it means there's something behind me and it's just accidentally coming at me, or like it's coming right at me.
Yeah, right at you. You can
Okay, I'm
dodge.
gonna dodge it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm so dodgy. Look at that. Look how dodgy
Nice.
I am.
Yeah, you just fucking dip underneath of it. It goes fucking
I'm gonna roll,
just
turn,
flopping its
fire
body
on the
over
back of
you.
its head.
It lands and flows into another rock below you. Um, give me another perception.
I'm gonna get yes, I'm gonna get uh after that thing crashes that worm thing, like it just doesn't even care about me because I'm so far past it now.
You don't know. Your radars are off, and it's behind you now.
All right.
Another one, however, emerges from in front of you.
Oh
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
look
you're
how
just like
dodgy.
the. Of course. What do you mean? I'm fast now. I can do this shit. You're just fucking
I'm Han Solo.
full speed through this thing. You're just under one, around another, around a rock, up to another rock, and there's one just sitting on top of it at your face level, jumping at you.
I am gonna dodge this one too. That's what I don't do. I don't
Nice.
dodge.
Right in the center of your ship for
11 points.
20. 20 damage. Boom. Give me a power roll.
I want to spin real tight and throw it off. 78. Man
Yeah,
again.
it knocks into you, sends out this like electrical burst through your ship, and knocks into it and does a little bit of damage. But your system starts sparking and all your shit starts going haywire and you quickly are just like, okay, whoa, no, zip, okay, and back, and okay, and we're good. You just bypass all of
Damn
the
worms.
damage. But yeah, um, it's falling down into another rock below you. You were quick enough to not kind of lose your speed or anything. Give me an investigate. Your course was shot. So yeah,
Oh yes.
you replot. You got it in front of you.
Do I have to actually fix anything, or I can just
No, you're good to
take
go.
off from here?
You're
Do I
still
need to shoot at this thing to get it out of my way, or I can just
no,
keep
nothing's
going?
in your way. You're still just on your path.
Oh yeah,
All right.
I'm punching it.
Um, you're getting to like the edge of this big cluster of rocks. You can kind of see open space past a few more of them, and you get up to the edge, and from your right side, hurtling at you as you pass by a meteor, is another large worm. Oh yeah,
11.
you just like flip up, backflip. Um,
That's a lot to do in a StarCraft.
you pop through into a more open space. Um, you what do you do?
I'm
You're just
going
gonna
to
punch it
recheck
and
my
move
course.
forward.
Yeah, I'm going to recheck my course and make sure everything's solid and try and get out of this particular space.
Yeah, you
Your son's annoying.
Davey is having to feed Rocky with a spoon to get him to eat all of his food like dead tiger cub. We're trying to get him to eat, get him to gain some weight. He's growing so fast. Like we yeah. And if you abandon the food at all, Margaret then just tries to eat it all. It's fat, like rah, rah, like the whole bowl in his mouth, rah, all at once. Like I got one chance to get there. It's a scene. Anyway, sorry. I'm going to yeah, I just want to check my course to make sure that I'm on course and then get into the next part of the Kessel Run and try and get the fuck out of this. Things being eaten by giant worms. Also, you said something like you dropped a hint like my core had been damaged
what did I say?
when I got hit in the middle. Like it hit, you meant to hit the core of my ship, not like the core of my drive.
Oh no, I just rolled location for where the thing knocked into you and it hit like the center of your ship. It just did a slight
Okay.
that 20 damage to your hull and then did a shockwave throughout it, but you fixed it all. You reach this next sector, you plot this what seems like a course through this next area. It's kind of choosing paths that are weird, but you're kind of trusting your systems over your eyes right now. Um, you're traveling through for a minute or two, and your ship autopilot sets itself to autopilot to a predestined place, not too far from where you are. Like right inside this part of the Kessel Run, your ship has just now automatically switched itself over to autopilot with a course plotted to this just what seems to be random area. It seems to you that it's just a complete malfunction and it's just a dead
I'm going to use
zone
my
of
electronic
nothing, but
charisma, and I'm going to convince the ship to tell me why it's doing what it's doing and to give me control back.
okay. Um, give me give me a contested roll. You you go into your system, you try and look for the cause of what just happened. It's not, there's nothing, there's no information about that. It's just like your ship's just acting like it's in autopilot towards that spot, and there's no reason why it did it or problem with it or anything. You feel this almost like hand on your shoulder, like air sticks up in the back of your neck. Um, and this like slight voice pops into your head of don't worry,
I'm going
don't worry.
to. I'm worried. I'm gonna summon all of my wisdom,
As much as I can
and
worry now.
I'm going to break free of this craze because all I'm trying to do is get through this. I know this is an obstacle. It's not real. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
You're
What is
trying.
that roll called?
What are you trying to do?
Did I get control of my autopilot back yet?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to the system, but um, uh, whenever you undo autopilot, and then plot a course or whatever, take it manually, it flips back into autopilot to that spot. So like like you can do it as many times as you want to, but it just kind of goes
This
back
is
to
really ruining my time. This is really fucking with my time. How far away is this place?
not far. You're a minute away.
All right, fine. I'm gonna drive there. I'll fly there.
You let it go.
I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll go right there. I'm gonna shoot a missile at you.
You eventually
I'm Cerebratron.
give me a perception.
I'm I'm so perceptive. I'm Cerebratron.
There is a
Mark 16.
what looks to be a rock, maybe 5 times the size of your ship, but like it looks like a giant ship has been encased inside a meteor. You can like see all the parts of it like popping out and shit, but it's like a whole there's a ball of rock around it. Um,
Sounds like bad news to me.
you get
Do
closer,
you need do
closer,
you need
right up to
help? Do you
it.
need me to blow you off that rock?
You come up onto it. The autopilot's still going. A bay door opens in the rock and starts like flying you into it.
Oh no.
You're still on the outside. You can do whatever you want. You're not being tractor beamed or anything.
I'm gonna hide in my smuggler's bay.
Okay. Give me a stealth.
No. So stealthy.
Your ship lands. The autopilot goes off. Everything goes into standby. You are like, okay, into the smuggler's den. You think you're in it. Um, your main hull door opens, um, and boots start stepping onto your ship. Uh, 10 steps in, he's like, "No need to hide. I know you're here. You just have something that piqued my interest out here. I hopefully, if
I'm not
all
hiding.
goes
I was
well."
just cleaning down here. Obviously, clunking about. Why are you on my ship? How dare you board me? How dare you take me hostage?
he like is sniffing the air. He's like, there's how who are you? What are you carrying on this ship? That
I am
you
Captain
have something
Cerebratron.
dark, dark and
I killed
dank
this
on this ship.
assassin with my dick. Diak, that is to you.
He
There's
sees the
nothing
guy.
dark on my ship.
He sees the guy is like he like almost gives you like a smize of approval or something. Um,
Smites, huh?
yeah. He
Did you just make up that word?
smize?
Smize?
That's not a word.
It is now, but I don't know what it was before then.
I think I think that's a word. Um.
Like
Anyways, it is in
the
Star Wars.
accent that Mr. Smee would do. What? Go ahead.
Um. Uh. He's
What
like
can
are
I
you
do to help you, Mr. Smize?
he's like are you I need your he starts looking around frantically now. At this point, he's kind of not paying attention to you and is just rummaging around through your stuff, mumbling words. Give me an investigate.
What? Does this person have the same kind of body that I do?
He's an
Is he
old
completely alien?
he's an old man in
With
pure
shoe?
black robes. Give me an investigate.
What is he talking about? I think back in my head. Did I pick up a bauble of Black Star energy? What is keeping me with this crazy place? I made it.
You could swear he's mumbling to himself in the Sith language. You've never had a need to speak it or write it or read it or anything, but you've definitely heard it and have piqued your interest at certain times, and there's some knowledge of it, and there's nothing else that sounds like it. So you don't know
Uh,
why he's doing it or something, but you're just like there's this black robed man just mumbling Sith, rummaging around your shit.
okay. The guy that I killed, Captain One Head Wonder. What about this guy here? He
he
tried to kill me.
He he turns to you with like almost glowing red eyes right now, and he's like, "Give me the artifact."
Whew, this is going well. I have no idea what he's talking about, right?
Give give me an investigate or a
Yeah.
you. I did briefly say it in the beginning. I don't know if you were paying attention, but
Oh,
you stole
yeah.
Sith artifacts
Oh,
from
right.
the guy in the beginning, and that was
Oh,
your
yeah. I go,
major treasure haul.
oh, yeah. That's in that cargo bay. right there, and I point right to where it is.
And you slap the wall, and the cargo bay opens.
The minute he takes his attention off me, I'm gonna stab him in the neck.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yep, here we go. The old stab in the neck trick. Yep, I'm a good stabber. I have a
You hit.
105% chance of stabbing.
Go for it. He doesn't seem to notice anything that you're doing. 25 points to
I
the
got
face.
25 points to the 1.
That's all your vibro sword does.
Yeah. Well, no, it can do a little bit more, but yeah.
um. You slice in like a quarter of the way in through his skull into his head. Not nearly as far as you thought a swing like that would go. And you pop it out, and electricity starts sizzling from like his eyes, hands arcing over his body. He turns to you.
Yeah, and gets hit again with my sword. That's what happens.
He turns to you, and both hands just unleashing electricity, and all is just connecting with the area around you. He's just
So much for my
electricity
ship.
picking.
This guy better have a good fucking ship. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again with the sword because like he's leaving me no choice. I guess I could shoot him, but like I'm standing right here. Well, that is successful for me. I'm really good with the sword.
Hit.
Ooh. Well, finally got around to hitting an arm. Right
Oh,
shoulder for
Michelin Man, look at him.
15.
Oh, you can't see him, but he's right there next to
I
us.
can't see him, but I believe you.
Yeah.
To the 5. 15 to the 5.
Yeah, you chop another big, like almost through his left arm. Um, he lets off another burst of electricity that is coming right at you this time. The electric arcs just
Yeah,
flowing
I'm
into
gonna
you as
dodge.
you.
I don't think I made. Oh, you know what? I should have blocked. No, I can't block. It's electricity. Yeah, I didn't make the dodge.
With your vibro sword, yes, you can.
Oh, then I would have blocked for sure because that's the only thing my character does good is hit with a sword and block.
Yeah, I think
Um,
you got that.
yeah,
63.
I got a
Yeah,
63.
yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, he fucking just Sith Lord energies out on you, and you just hold it right in front of you, and it's just surging down into the battery of your vibro sword. Um, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna bury it in his eye socket. That's a hit.
Hit.
Oh, I knew he started going for the leg sooner or later. That's a lot of damage though. It's not bad. Another 15 to the left leg, left thigh.
Nice. Yeah, he. Huh.
I have a strength of 21. I'm not even adding any damage to that, but we'll keep going.
That's plus 5
My
damage
character
every hit.
he's godlike strong.
Um,
I keep forgetting that because he's a pirate.
he falls back, leg almost gone, arm almost gone, head wound bleeding out, electricity like sizzling out of it. He's just begging you. He's like, please, please, my work, my, you can't stop. Please, please don't do this. You must. Ah.
24 to hit. Yeah, I know Sith when I see it. There you go. There's the other leg. No, that's hand. Oof.
uh,
22 to the hand.
okay, a give me a wisdom resist. So give me a wisdom times 5. Oh, that's
Oh
hilarious.
yeah, here we
I
go.
just realized what I was doing to you.
40%. Here we go. 40%. I got this. I got this. Wisdom. Yep. I'm so wise. Oh my god. I didn't fumble
You
it.
he's reaching up for you. He's like, no, no. You just cut his hands off, and he falls back. Um, with his last breath, he like shoots up and stares into your eyes and is like, "You will complete the project." And this information of some of the anomalies that are taking place inside the Kessel Run are flowing through your head. Uh, you part cyborg. It's like being downloaded into information files that you're making with this new information. Um, you got like the schematics of his ship. You got all the pieces of it, all the different things. This ship is like a it's like a large survey vessel, but like a small space laboratory that this Sith has branched off away from everything and is just trying to study the anomalies of the universe, but also trying to weaponize them into his own whatever, like geothermal army or something, whatever he was trying to do. But you basically all of your will to escape with your stuff and do the Kessel Run faster than that has gone. You're just like you don't care about that at all. All you care about is this new stuff. Even not even like in a controlled way, you immediately are just like, you know what? If I could really get all this shit, like a pirate, you're like pirate mind takes over and is like, oh, this shit's mine now. Okay, let's get some more treasure with it. And you like flip to like these crazy things and science anomalies that are happening, and you have like the only one that you can like make sense of is this kind of like gravitational goo weapon that kind of plants that first area you were in that made you really slow into sections of space. So it's just like a slow field that it
That
can
would
be
be a great trap.
generated. Um
Yeah, it'd be a
Yeah,
great
but
draft.
there's kinds of endless kind of things that he's working on here with that has to do with anomalies that are
But
happening
I
in
guess
this
I
crazy
take
place.
everything from my broken, shitty ship, and I move my few belongings and all the artifacts into this new shiny lab ship.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that's it.
I'm going to take my old ship and autopilot it and shoot it back on the original course it was on.
Oh, that's probably gonna make it.
Well, if not, then I'll be dead, and that's fine. Because I'm now Darth Rebertronics.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe even a portion of his
This
consciousness
guy
got
would be a
converted to
really,
you. Um,
I'd be a really wild Sith to have to fight this dude.
yeah.
I mean, his
Well,
con
and
is
you were
abysmal. I was in that sword fight with that Jedi, and if he had hit me like once, I would have been dead.
and
I have a health.
and the setup you have right now, even Darth Vader is gonna have a hard time reaching you. So, you really have you're not in sway of the galactic way of things, but you wound up on this crazy universal secret that's happening and are now the captain heading this exploration of weird dark anomalies. Yeah, yeah. If you beat him and didn't get mind fucked, um there's kind of portal generators inside of this that would have popped you out. Um, 0.2 parsecs faster than Han, but
Ugh,
sadly,
what even that means.
what?
So, but I is winning the same as surviving?
You survived and won.
Like my character
Well,
survived
I
and actually
guess.
evolved, but he didn't win.
Yeah, I guess you failed the objective of the mission. However, you didn't die, and
I did beat a Sith with a vibro sword.
yeah. No, you took advantage of his horniness and rolled
Yep,
better than him. If he hit you once, if you didn't be like, oh no, I'm
once.
blocking and not dodging because that's what makes sense for it, and have a vibro sword and all that made sense, you would have died on that shot because that's like a 60-10
Mm.
lightning bolt or something.
You want me to roll my system shock survival? Here it is. No.
25 points of damage to your leg. Yeah, he blew that leg off and killed you, and then took your artifact.
It would have taken me a
But that's not
long
what
time
happened.
to roll my system shock. I have a 20%.
You crit him. Did you crit him in the head? No, you just regularly shot him in the head.
I did. I
Was it
did.
crit?
It was a headshot. Crit.
Yeah, that was good. That was
Where I did
nice.
so much damn
That
damage
was
to him.
that was
And that would
that.
have been 10 more points because I could have gotten 5 points for strength.
I don't know. Honestly, I thought you were going to blow up on an asteroid. I was hoping. I was hoping you were going to eventually hit an asteroid and blow up. But
Nope. I didn't.
you got
I also
most of
didn't
your
die from your
drives. That
space
was a very
worms
successful mission.
or the pirate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was there was so many traps in that game.
Or
There
the
was
assassin
more
that you sent after me from the beginning, or
there was more traps in that game than any one shot maybe I've run.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. You really tried to kill me a lot.
The slow would have let the two creep up to you, and then you would have been stuck with two fucking crazy mercenary ships. Um, the electric eels were so they don't do a lot of damage, but what they do is they stop your ship eventually, and then you're just floating in space like
Mm.
that other one, being pulverized by them as they then swarm onto you. So that didn't happen.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And I didn't get assassinated by Dick Nose Jones, one head wonder.
and
And
you could have just decided to bypass the thing and really work towards like adjusting your thing every fucking second to take control of it until he stopped manipulating you,
I could
and
have.
then
I
yeah.
could have. But I realized this guy's got with his wisdom, he just like makes the worst choice most of the time
No,
and is
yeah.
strong enough to survive.
Yeah, no, that guy definitely thought that his computer was telling him the right thing to do.
Well, he's very trusting of his computer. He's also fucking it, so it's a long journey through space.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
GG.
yeah, that guy
Once
goes
again,
on.
you got your game. When I wanted to do this is so many times in a row now that we've done what you want to do. Why was me?
Oh,
You
you
want to.
did roll mine last time. Oh, it
All
honestly
right,
was
we'll see.
it was too like there's usually one that I want to do and then one I have to think of, so I'm just like, okay, and blah, and then it's that one.
Well, have fun in creating your interpretive art of the Kessel Run.
Yeah, that I hope this one has to do with only
Spaceship
ships and stuff, so
surrounded by electric worm eels.
yeah. Yeah.
Well,
GG, another
uh,
success. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
GG,
Please
love you all.
subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching it on YouTube. Somewhere over here, there'll be a big
Right
circle
there.
for a
Probably,
subscribe.
probably
That'd be awesome.
there.
Uh, Leave a comment of a story that you want us to run through. If you write down an idea for a story, we'll take all the good ideas and throw them into one of our random 1d4 rolls, and then roll your number and play your story.
Like a story where someone tricks Connor into opening an email that shows him pictures of giant dicks. That'd be a good story. Like a trap story,
I'm gonna feel weird for at least another few hours about that.
Good, good. Oh, I forgot.
The cool
I
thing
want to
is
play
too,
Clue next time.
you wanna know? You wanna know the cool thing about that? This guy,
What's that?
this account was created 19 hours ago. So this is just some guy who creates accounts and goes and trolls people with pornography on Twitch.
That's pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
That's it's a good hobby.
Yeah. So if
Here's
you're
the COVID.
watching, don't do that, please. That's really weird. And thanks for watching. That was an amazing story. Follow us on Twitch. Join us on Twitch. Follow along so whenever we go live, you can come join us. On Twitch, you can throw in numbers 1 to 100, like you saw in the top left, and we'll take those numbers and make rolls. So, you could have gotten Dad fully stuck in a swarm of electric Kessel eels.
Yeah,
Or,
and join us like a week later to see the amazing cover art that Connor created for the story. And as we
yeah.
start narrating them and dropping them to you, so enjoy that.
Yeah, short stories, and then we're going to start making longer short stories that encompasses more of the actual story. And oh yeah. Um the we'll end on um really wanting to make this kind of like demon sorcery world. Um,
Yeah,
had a great idea of both of us running each other through campaigns that are happening in neighboring cities of a world we are going to create, which is like a medieval type world of who knows what kind of creatures and stuff we have planned, but
I
it'll
mean,
kind
thought of
of
it.
be our own world we'll be creating slowly with each other's adventures
Oh,
that might end up
poodles with
bleeding in and
lasers.
messing them up. And poodles with lasers? Those are some of the
Yes.
bad guys?
Yeah, most.
Like vicious, small, mangy
Thousands.
poodles that shoot beams from their
Thousands
eyes?
of them. Thousands of them. The beams don't even kill you, they just burn a little bit. It's just annoying.
Just 1d4
But there's
beams of
thousands of them.
1d4 -1 beams of just pure demonic energy.
1d4 times 1,000.
Well, I don't want to fight all of
They
them at
all hit.
once.
They all hit.
Okay,
I'm just saying, it's bad.
they all have magic missile eyes?
No, I'm just saying if I roll correctly, that's the
Oh.
maximum damage. Probably won't be that.
I'm so scared for this world if that's our first monster in it. Is packs of 1,000 starving crazed
Thousands
poodles?
with lasers. Annoyingly hot lasers.
Well,
So tune in for that one
yeah,
next time,
stay
ladies
tuned
and
for our
gentlemen. That
laser
or
poodle world that we're going to be making.
surviving a real life game of Clue.
Yeah,
And
that's going to be a fun one.
yeah.
But
Happy holidays, everyone.
I'm going to start writing my first campaign for you to start in that world. So at some point we can begin our adventure into it.
Excelsior.
GG, peace and love, guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace
I
and
just hit
love.
myself in the face.
Good for you.